Alright, hello everybody and welcome to VR Master League. I'm Palidore, and we've got a potential throwback game here. Again, this is day 1 of Cycle 2, and what I mean by throwback is maybe a 3v3. I'm not quite sure, but it's looking like that might be the case. But in the meantime, as we get ready for our prime time soon, getting kind of started off here with the second stream of the day. We had one just about an hour ago or so. This one will be DarkKnight versus Marauders. So DarkKnight here, coming in at the Bronze Division, just on the edge of Silver, as you can tell by Marauders, who are in the Silver Division. With the same rounded MMR. So a win here for Marauders could be very, very helpful. Or for DarkKnight, rather, could be very, very helpful towards getting them that Silver slot that they're trying to chase. But yes, Silver. Indeed, and a 3v3 the classic. Next text. Exactly. Next tech, that is, not text. With that, first joust underway. So we did actually have one of these, I think, in week 5 as well. Was actually a pretty decent match from what I recall. But that said, you see them every now and then, so both teams looking for subs, potentially couldn't find any. With that, still happy to get them to stream, because both of these teams, I think this is the first one here for DarkKnight. For Marauders, this, I believe, is their second one. So, regardless, with that, the joust is out, and first position going to be snagged here. Doggers, first shot attempt going their way. Couldn't convert that one, unfortunately, but a rebound will be had by Infinity. And scores from a very tight angle. That was a nice shot. So the channel point bet's also just about closed in a few seconds here. And Nillywick stopping by. Good to see Nillywick. Asking VRML streaming so late at night. I guess it's all relative, right? I mean, pretty much we stream 24/7 just about. But North American primetime here, of course. Nillywick, very familiar and prominent face over in Europe. I know when we do the Oceania streams, OCE streams, we inevitably get a ton of Americans coming in like, it's 2 a.m., Pally, what are you doing streaming these? Well, it's because we have 3 regions. Growing season by season. Up here, though, taking it is Infinity. And sending it over to that Nugget. That was a decent look, but a Prolix is there. Now we'll be taken here, moving it up the floor, sending it to that pack. Top dog from that top, now going to the shoulder, so shoulder dog, oh! And that is unfortunate, bounces off that bottom of the post, so Doggers. Got a Doggers and a top dog. That's pretty pog. Says Avian Castle in the chat. Now that said, getting the grab here, top dog with a disc. That said, all of a sudden a 4th player showing up for DarkKnight. Yet Marauders still down to their 3. So that might be a thing. But with that, a Prolix with a disc and looking for a pass over to that station perhaps. Going to bounce over. And, oops, switching over actually to Marauders' side of the floor. So now they got a 4th. I don't know the situation. I'm just casting. That said, over to the side of the tunnel here. For those two, again, we got, I think, 4 matches lined up for you tonight. This is just kind of a one and done perhaps. So we do have Lumaduty versus Joker. Master tier matchup starting in about 55 minutes or so. And we'll also have 2 debuts of teams, but not new players. Later on in the evening, we have Hivemind, captained by Callan, I do believe. We also have 7, who can't recall the captain at the moment, but they'll be debuting as well soon enough here. So a lot of stuff going on tonight for sure. And just to clarify, H-Money, as that shot is money for the dog. And that is 5 on the board here for Marauders. So yeah, for the match later on, will be H-Money, Citizen, Desirable, and Zux are on 7. Just to give you a little bit of insight, over on Hivemind, it's Callan, Captain Will, Kaznaz, Supreme, aka Supreme, aka Supreme Buns, aka Supreme Boons. Now, we'll be here, a 5-point lead for Marauders' side, as they take it up high. It's Infinity, 96, and backing that out. Desirable in there saying, H-Money's not captain, he just wants it, but I run everything. I'm just going by the site, man. If he's not captain, I think you gotta go talk to H Money, because he gave you a raw deal. But that said, taking it here is Infinity, getting a clear that will actually bounce right through, so not too bad. And some stacks trying to catch up here on the boost. Hello to Steel Sky, welcome to the Throwback Echo 3v3. For at least this. It looked like it might have been turning to a 4v4 for a minute, but then went back down to a 3v3, so alas, alas, here we are. Nillywick saying there's another Infinity, stop confusing. Yeah, I think there was a Team Infinity as well, right? As another take from Infinity. You could say there's an infinite amount of Infinities. If there is one name to be reused a lot, it should be that one, I do suppose, but definitely this Infinity impressing to beyond for the 7-point lead. It's a great name. It's a great name, I do have to say. Yeah, welcome to Steel Sky in there, of course. Gotta shout out Aurora. New Master team. Definitely a highly favored team going into it, and after those awesome Challenger Cups for both Europe and North America. Yeah, it was thoroughly entertaining to watch. I mean, Blank, Hyperion for Europe, and Anomaly and Aurora for North America have been promoted here as we start Cycle 2. This is day 1 of Cycle 2, which is to say of Season 3 in Week 7. It's a lot of numbers, gotta keep track. But over here to the station, it's Top Dog on track for the pass, trying to send it right back. Maybe the bounce will be successful. Was in the area, but it's gonna be grabbed here. Now again, for those tuned again, so for Marauders here, currently in silver, right on the edge. DarkKnight there in bronze, but right on the edge of silver as well. The rounded MMRs are identical for these teams, so really, for both of these teams, you know, the division is actually super important. Or this win is super important for their division, I should say. This could throw, potentially, later on in the week, could throw Marauders out of silver. It could throw DarkKnight into silver, so both these teams kind of playing for that. And trying to pull up ahead here by even some more is Doggers and Marauders. The Doggers, either or, they're up by 7, could make it 9 or 10 should they get that goal there, but Prolix here with a disc is gonna get that one. And now splitting off the lanes, Top Dog and one end, and you can see now Ennard trying to gather and stack up together, but over to the Cloud, now that could be an open shot, the spin cycle, and Doggers from the top of the Cloud, and I guess all dogs do go to heaven. That was a nice shot. That said, that was not the shot on the replay. I may have pressed it a little too early. Don't mind me. With that, though, 10-0. That was a beautiful shot from Doggers, just spinning and getting. Not the easiest hit at all from that angle, and especially with the defender pretty near. But shows some nice patience. That said, Ennard showing a good defense, just had the hands right in the lane, as does Top Dog. Now, Top Dog got to turn around and just fling it down off the corner. Infinity will take the disc and try to work that up the floor. Doggers in tow, trying to send it through that mid lane clear. Of course, in these 3v3 situations, it's going to not be as punishing for these clears, as it will be a very soft one from Doggers now. Obviously, in 4v4, though, you see these clears, they get tremendously difficult to execute sometimes, because just having that extra player able to clog those lanes, it can be a lot tougher to get clears out. Easy J Bacon in their chat there, initiating a help command, which doesn't exist, but I'm here. If you need help with something, let me know. If there's something like that I can particularly help you with, I shall try in the off time, as Doggers right on time with a stun, and now the pass, the dime, but instead a stun on Infinity. Good defense here from DarkKnight, but they need to do it again, and will they, won't they? Well, no, Dog says no way, it's mine. 14. Capitalizing right there, just between the two defenders. Might have had a pass option, but decided to go through the branches instead. And hey, it worked, it worked. See Tiny in there as well, playing at 7 Central tonight. Good luck! Although, good luck to both teams, so does that kind of undo the luck in general, I suppose? Either way, have fun. Infinity right now, they're on a scoring run for the dead center goal, just about, at least on a stun goalkeeper. 16 strong points. Alright, so as we launch out here, a nerd with a disc, but oh, blitzing stun, or stack rather, able to take that, but will not find the goal. They'll still get a rebound. Doggers here with the disc off that pole, and instead being left in the dust with a stun. There's Top Dog with some defense, still trying to find their first points, but in a hurry. Were the triple stack, was a triple stack from the side of Marauders here. Continuing to burn pretty hot. So even when they lose that disc, they recover it almost immediately. Prolix does the same over here. Left tunnel, pass over to Top Dog. Top Dog sending it side, and now looking for maybe a stack. They could get their first points here, especially with that overshoot. They have a chance, and this could be good news for them, at least going into the second round, perhaps. Some stuns, they got 5 seconds left. They've got the options, and they find the right one. 7 meters per second, 7 meters a second. That is 1 second, and with that, the round is over, but at least finishing off with the points are DarkKnight. So, could get them going next time around, perhaps. Alright, so those stats, of course, courtesy of Ignite VR, as ever, always. And, what the? It's Big Boy is right foot? What? Big Boy is, or Big Boy's right foot. Either way, you've got a big right foot. And we're gonna go ahead into round 2, maybe on the right foot. At least DarkKnight trying to do just that here in this 3v3 throwback match. I mean, they did get that last second or so goal towards the end. Could bring them a little bit of something going forward. We'll see. But over on Marauders' side, yeah, I mean, Infinity, 6 points on 5 shots there. 2 assists, 2 saves. You had Doggers with 10 and 1 save, as well as 8 stuns. So, strong numbers for Doggers for sure. With that, though, back to round 2. About to start here. Alright, with this round underway, first joust will eventually be taken by DarkKnight, it looks like. Kind of got butted out there and turned into a 50-50, but that said, Harry Porpoise gets the disc back, sends it right into that bubble just about, as it's going to careen from side to side. Taken back now by DarkKnight. They're going to make their move up the floor, so good news for them. I mean, they've got control of the disc. They scored last time around. If they can find a couple passes here, perhaps, which they do, they might have a chance, but maybe a little bit rush there on that throw, and that's going to go deep into the orange zone and maybe give an opportunity for Marauders to get that back. But no, the sack coming in. So I'm liking what I'm seeing to start off for DarkKnight in this round. They're a little bit more collected on that speed and the passing. And of course, in 3v3 situation, really, it becomes all the more difficult to do so. So, you know, really need to be kind of in line and in tune with the communications. Infinity is there, who had a really nice first round. 6 points and a lot of good control being shown here. There's Infinity, and there's a shot, but won't find that continuity from that first round, at least not quite yet. Doggers is there, great shield from Doggers, but a secondary grab and stun from a Prolix as he kind of pulled himself through. Harry Porpoise over to that shoulder by that Echo logo now. They're going to roll in, going for a crossover to Doggers, who again had also that strong round, 10 points. Harry Porpoise up high, diving in, might have a chance at this rebound off the bounce. There's Infinity. Infinity whirling and trying to convert that with a kind of an up and under move, windmill-esque. And now it breaks and takes and makes, in fact. It's Infinity, 96, assisted by Doggers, but you saw just waiting there the whole time, waiting for that pass to come, and easily does it into the goal. With that, Jaywalker also raiding with a party of 25/30 also on the host. I don't know which to think, the raid or the host, maybe both, but great to see Jay here. We'll be seeing Jaywalker and Joker in about 45 minutes exactly. In fact, as exactly right on the shot is Doggers. Unfortunate miscommunication there, but we'll capitalize on it. The Law stopping by. This is Ender's Game, to answer the question. This is also Echo Arena, but I'm sure the Law knows that and is just being the Law. That said, welcome the Law. But yeah, the one player did drop out here, so we'll see how that goes. Just a timeout for now. But both these teams here on day 1 of Cycle 2, kind of getting warmed up into the day and into the new week, new cycle, 5 weeks, of course, with this Master League format we do. And gotta say, the break on one hand was nice, but then at the same time, not. Usually 1 to 2, or I guess like 2 or 3 days are nice, but once you get into day 4 and 5, it's just like, I want to cast again. Too many days without games makes a person antsy. Now that said, they do get their player back, it looks like, so hopefully we'll be restarting soon. But yeah, so for those tuning in, our schedule tonight for Channel 1 at least at the moment is looking like this will be the solo stream here for this hour. But again, in 45 minutes, we got Joker and Illuminati playing, or Illumiduty playing, excuse me. America's team, of course. Then after that, half an hour after that, we will have Iron Legends versus Team Fade in the Gold Division. Following that, we're gonna have 2 debuting teams, sort of. Not a new team, not new teams, just so much as new names, but the rosters are very experienced. We got Seven, who'll be debuting against Worst, and we have Hivemind debuting against Extinction. As said, trying to make that goal would have been really important here to get them again on the right foot to start this round. I mean, timeout aside, we're only 3 minutes in, so that would have been a big goal for DarkKnight had they gotten that. But yeah, 7, I believe, MMR adjusted to Diamond Division, Worst also in the Diamond Division. Hivemind and Extinction, I believe Bronze, but I also don't suspect that would be for very long, because both those teams have a lot of experienced players. Just perhaps not MMR adjusted yet. But that said, it will be taken by Ennard, and sending it outward as they look to boost. Now up at the trap will be taken by Ennard. Ennard the pass on over, but will not meet the hands of a teammate here. Top Dog, at least not right away, because Top Dog gets those hands or gets those paws, as the case may be, from Infinity. And Infinity right underneath, passing it to Doggers. So a quick clear before that brawl from DarkKnight, and picked off by a Prolix eventually. 6 Fathom, demanding that I hydrate, and I shall. With that, though, taking up high will be Doggers. Doggers looking for a goal now. Maybe push them up by 7, potentially 8 if they get bold. I mean, the goal is left a little bit open, but a Prolix, hey, to the full credit, came out there and got the stun as well as the clear, as well as the boost. Prolix maybe about to do a little bit of it all. See if they can get the shot to fall. That's the important part. Underarming it, and we'll find that 3-point hit from the bottoms up. They're within 2. Nice hit. Actually, nice everything from a Prolix. Again, the dive, the stun, the steal, the clear, the boost, the shot. That was literally everything that they could have done. So well done. Well done. Now with that, over to Infinity. Infinity launching. Sending it over to Doggers. Now Pi is going to be picked off by Top Dog. And Top Dog sending it through into the orange side now. So with that, trying to read this disc. And we'll grab that. Top Dog over to the nest. Ennard, no save though by Harry Porpoise. With the Expelliarmus off of the save. Very nice defense. See if they can turn it to offense. Now that is almost in line had it not been for the barrier. That little sneeze guard, as Sputnik used to call it back in the day. Haven't actually heard it called that in a while. And another pickoff by Porpoise there. So moving with great purpose, but now getting stunned was Infinity. And hurts those efforts on the offense. With that, a boost here could tie it or take a lead, but just overshooting that disc, really difficult to read. Of course, those bounces are always a tough kind of thing to measure, especially when it gets lost on Geo anywhere in the midfield. Sometimes you gotta be accurate with it, and right now trying to be accurate with that. Couldn't find the shot, however. It's going to be taken by Top Dog. Top Dog sends it clear through and right through a couple of pairs of hands. So this is going to open things up again, but they do need to score. They've had some chances, but unable to once again find the read, as they will send it through to Doggers in the mid lane. Now a soft one is going to bounce off that bottom boot. Maybe even a rebound. The goal is open. Could be big news. Oh, but instead, bad news, a ding! That's going to be tough for Doggers, who's otherwise been having a great game so far. It's not Yoga, but that was certainly down dog. But still going onwards here is Doggers with another recovery and just making up for the mistakes with speed, and that's what you got to do. Nice to see. Meanwhile, it'd be pertinent for them to link up now. You can see the intent is there for Infinity and Doggers, but meanwhile, Top Dog will be able to retain that and clear it to the right tunnel. That's going to take some rugged bounces. Now trying to maintain their chain. They're next to each other. Both of these players, or both of these teams rather, you can see those stacks converging on. All the meanwhile, though, it's going to be another rebound to Infinity and Marauders. Now over to Doggers here from that wedge. And Infinity as well. Maybe eyeing up the male slot, but I'd also eye Top Dog, who is right in that mid lane on the defense. But still, a turnover here. Doggers trying to take a pick off. Infinity as well, a little light tap boost, essentially, a redirected boost. Infinity with that disc. Infinity off the back, rebounded, but now backed out. Who was that? A Prolix, I think, again. Fantastic little tap out. But still, the problem. Infinity gets it back, so now they're once more on the heels. They got to defend this yet another time, and you know what? They will. Top Dog. That is top D fence there on the in the bubble. Excellent back-to-back saves now from DarkKnight. But can they? Will they turn it into offense? No, just getting cluttered and smothered there by Porpoise and Doggers. So man, we have dogs, we have dolphins, we have Yoga, and right now trying to force it in. Not unlike Yoda, it's Harry Porpoise. They're up 7-3. See Ben CGF in there. Welcome to the chat, as well as Galactic Rift, Zenny Dude, and Six Fathom. Oh, real quick, you hear this? That was a Dr. Pepper I just cracked open. I'm gonna hydrate, but not right now, I guess. Next launch around. But thank you for that redemption on the channel point rewards, of course, as we go on course back into this stream and into this second round. 7-3 lead will be grabbed by Ennard. A 5-point advantage for Marauders, and maybe the 2-round sweep soon, unless DarkKnight can score here. But they definitely need it. A little break, and a duck is able to maneuver a little bit, but there's just too much defense in the way. It will still be taken by Top Dog. Top Dog getting smoked by the stuns, and now just trying to get back onto their boost. This is gonna be a near goal, actually, but eventually Doggers takes it. All the defenders here for DarkKnight back in the zone, but back to Infinity, and Infinity to the pass backboard, and will not convert. It was the right idea, but a little too much sauce on it, I think, for the catch. Tyga in there saying, is there an echo? Looking for group site. Great stream, by the way. Thank you, and hold on, maybe a bank, but no. It's back to Infinity. Infinity with that backboard, self-rebound, slap over, rebound to Doggers. Doggers off the ding. That was some steez. I almost want to say that one from Infinity was on purpose, or on porpoise, as the case may be, but Infinity now sending it over to Doggers. Doggers has Porpoise on the backboard, Infinity over at the shoulder. Cutting in is Infinity, and they will be winning with that final shot. But yeah, as far as that echo, looking for group site on the main Discord as well as the VRML Discord, I mean, there are like scrim channels and things like that. There's also a scrim organizer server, but that's more so for VRML, like as you know, full rostered teams. But yeah, there's various areas to check that stuff out at. Like a long time ago, there actually did used to be a Echo looking for group site. Who was that? Boomotang, for anyone who remembers that name. But at least I'm pretty sure. But that was quite a long time ago. No longer maintained, I do believe. But yeah, there's definitely various servers to look for matches and stuff. But alright, with that, we'll go to the score screen again, courtesy of Ignite VR. And that was a successful showing. In kind of throwback style, again, for Marauders. So 16-2 in first round, 9-3 in the second round. And we'll go ahead and check out this the stats here in just a sec. All right, so yeah, big effort from Infinity and Doggers offensively. I mean, 10 and 13 points respectively, as well as 2 assists for each, 2 saves for each. A very symmetrical kind of stat line just about for them. But Harry Porpoise, 2 points, 1 save, 3 steals there. I know you see Local X at the bottom, but Local X was there like at the very beginning for a second. Didn't actually play, so that's why there's no stats there. Wasn't actually an active player in the game. But DarkKnight side, they got 5 points for Prolix, 4 saves, some nice ones in fact, and 28 stuns as well. Ennard with a save and 4 stuns. He had Top Dog with a save and 39 stuns, so a lot of brawls on their side for sure. But ultimately, Marauders able to take that away. See Taiga in there next tech. The Law, I'll probably refund you that because I forgot to use it, and for that matter, sometimes when you guys give me things that I have to Google first, then if I'm not able to Google it, then I'm not able to get it. So, I'm sorry. Maybe I should make it super cheap. See, I think people go for like the tongue twisters and like the really big fancy words, but those aren't always as punnable sometimes. See what does this mean anyways? What was it? Mogigraphy. Difficulty, physical difficulty in writing. Huh, that's interesting. Now well, I learned a new word today, if nothing else, so thanks for that, Law. But sorry, I couldn't give you your thing, your redemption. In any case, like I said, guys, we got more matches, just not right now. About half an hour is when our primetime block will begin. Let me check it out for you. We have once more Joker and Illuma Duty. Master Division matchup in half an hour, so that's going to be on this channel, of course. Following that, we'll have Iron Legends versus Team Fade. And then after perhaps a quick break after that, those 2 games, we'll have Seven versus Worst, and then we'll have Hive Mind versus Extinction. So, yeah, still 4 more matches coming for you throughout the night, kind of in 2-game double headers, basically. And they'll be good ones. Master Division, Gold Division, Diamond Division. So, gotta be fun, for sure. But meanwhile here, for Marauders and, well, Silver Division, this win is going to help them secure that even more. Because both these teams, they're so close together on the rankings, basically teetering between that Bronze and Silver. So, for Marauders, this will help them increase their gap just a bit over DarkKnight. But yeah, until then, thank you to everyone who tuned in for, O Energy. Hopefully that's right for the follow. Taiga also with the follow. 6 Fathom, oh yes, the Hydrate. Sweet, sweet Dr. Pepper. I'll be glad to. Thanks for those redemptions as always. And Lakers Chip for the follow as well. Now I know there was someone earlier that I was supposed to maybe answer a question for, perhaps. I don't know if it was ever asked though. Looks like not. But whatever the case is, though, until half an hour from now, I've been Palidore. This has been VR Master League Channel 1. Lots still to come. Be happy and healthy, safe, and good to each other, though, until then, of course. And I'll see you again in 30. Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.